Hey guys, it's Karen from Art by Karen E. Haley. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to color transparent objects, and in this case it's going to be wings, with the Copic markers. So first I'm just going to time-lapse the coloring of the background because I want to get that done first, and then I will show you how to color in the wings, and after that I'll time-lapse the coloring of the fairy herself. So sit tight, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I've got the background all colored in, so now I have the foreground to color and then her wings. The first thing I did was made a mistake and I almost started doing the wings first, but then you wouldn't be able to see what I was doing, so basically I colored in grass in the background to kind of make her look small because she is a fairy, and I gave it kind of a sunset look because I kind of want it to be all kind of an orangey color scheme, but basically I'm going to color in the wings now, and I'm going to color them in different ways. First, the base of the wings I'm going to color in totally transparent so that you can see all the way through them, and basically I'm just going to color what is in the background behind her, and then I'm going to do the middle of her wings with kind of a colored cast so it looks like she has some color in the middle of her wings, and then I'm going to fade to a more semi-transparent thing going on so you guys can get the whole idea of the different types of transparency, I guess. And how to use your markers to do those different types of transparencies. So I'm just going to get right to that. Okay, so the main thing you want to remember when you are coloring something transparent, especially wings, is that you only color inside of the area. You don't color all the way to the border. You don't want it to meet up with the color on the outside, because the color of the border, the white along the border will make it look like it's shining. And transparent things usually have kind of a sheen to them. So let's see. This this part right here looks like it's going to be mostly this dark green color, but I'm going to go ahead and make it look like there's another piece of grass growing right here, and I'm not going to go all the way to the border because I want it to look transparent. When I'm all done, I'm going to go in and add veins into her wings like a butterfly would have, just to give it some kind of dimension, and I'm going to do that with a white gel pen. And since I'm going to be basically doing kind of an overlay thing going on with these, I'm just going to color the entire wing in, and then I'll do the colored part of the wing afterwards. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into time-lapse now, but you can get the idea of what I'm doing here. Basically I'm just coloring within the wing and not touching the border, and that's basically really all you want to remember to do. when you're coloring something transparent like this. Here you can see that this lower wing crosses underneath the upper wing here, and so I'm trying to avoid the border of the lower wing and the upper wing. And when things cross in front of the wing, you can color to the edge of that. For instance, here I colored all the way to the edge of the other wing on this side, but not on this side. Okay, I'm back. So, now that I'm done filling in the inside of the wings, I'm going to start adding the colored part. And since I'm kind of going for a warm sunset type color scheme, I also want to make her kind of the same colors. So I'm going to do the colored transparency with, let's say, an orangey color. I think I'm going to go with YR12. It's called Loquat. It's kind of like a subdued orange color, and I'm just going to get started here. Basically what you want to do is just color over the area that you want to look like a colored transparent area, and I'm just going to make this area kind of uneven on the base because I'm going to go over it with a gel pen, and I'm going to give her veins in her wings like that of a dragonfly or a butterfly, and I kind of want it to have a stained glass look, so I'm going to leave uneven edges. So you can see how it just looks like transparent orange overlay kind of thing. And I'm going to do that on this wing too. And you'll notice that this wing is skinnier, but that's because it is angled differently. And you can't see the other lower wing, and maybe I should have put that in there, but I just felt like it wouldn't fit properly, so I didn't put it in. And again, I am just avoiding the border. And basically that's it. Alright, now I'm going to go over the very ends of her wings and make it kind of look like she has kind of a semi-transparent wing. And in order to do this, you're going to have to do a lot of blending. And I recommend that you have a white gel pen at your disposal, otherwise you won't be able to go over any mistakes that you might make. And since I already went over her wings with orange here, I'm just going to continue that. And basically what I'm going to do is blend a lot. So I'm going to be scribbling kind of hard with this pen, and I'm going to be trying to fuzz out all of the area up here with this pen and kind of make it look like we're looking through something thicker, and you're going to want to get it really wet. The paper is going to have to be really, really wet in order to do this right, and you can even go over a few times to kind of try and get it to look semi-transparent instead of totally transparent. Okay, now I'm going to go over it again, but with a lighter, more yellowish color to kind of pick up the background sunlight. This is Y17, but you can use any colors really. And I'm just going to go over it again, and I'm going to try and push all of the borders around with this pen to kind of make them look really blurred. I don't want crisp edges because I really want this to look semi-transparent, and it's kind of hard to do. This is a very advanced technique, I guess. And it's kind of hard to make something look semi-transparent when you drew an outline, and I wasn't planning on putting the semi-transparent technique in here, but I decided it would be an important one to learn, so I did that, and now it's not really working out with that part. But as you can see, as opposed to here, where it's definitely transparent, up here is kind of looks like it's a little harder to see through, and down here it doesn't really look that much different, but that's basically the gist of it. And now I'm going to go over it with a gel pen, and then I'm going to color her, and then I'll finish it all up. Now the gel pen is just to bring in some shine if you mess up. If you go over the white border you put in, you can kind of touch it up with a white gel pen. This one is a milky white jelly roll, I believe. It's just white, but it's jelly roll, and it's made by the people that make Sakura Micron pens, I believe. It's made by Sakura. So that's who makes them. I got mine from the Merry Artist. I go there all the time. I live right next to it, so not right next to it. I live in the town over, but I'm able to go there. But you can also order online from them. Now to make the veins, I just start from the base where the wings start, and I kind of make some long lines. This pen is kind of dying on me. And then I just start branching out. And I'm going to do that with all of them. If your gel pen clogs up, tap it on the table. So that's that for the veins, and now I'm just going to color the girl.